Hello! Today I'm sharing with you my top 10 drugstore purchases of 2020. I discovered so many great things throughout the past year, and I'm going to be sharing those with you in my Best of Beauty 2020 videos all throughout December. I will be including drugstore products in those videos, but I wanted to do a dedicated drugstore video to share the top drugstore products that just stood out to me as being the best of the best. My good friend Risa Does Makeup is also sharing her top drugstore purchases of 2020. I'll have a link to her video down below in the description box. If you're not familiar with Risa, she has an amazing YouTube channel where she shares videos all about beauty, and she does reviews, tutorials, hauls. She has a nice variety of videos, and similarly to my channel, although we have viewers of all ages, we're both in our mid-40s. So we do put focus on helping women with mature skin. So be sure to check her video out after you finish this one and tell her I said hi in the comments section. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if this is your first time here. Thank you so much for stopping by if you're visiting from Risa's channel. And if you enjoy everyday beauty made easy, I do hope that you consider subscribing before the end of this video. All right, let's get into my top 10 drugstore purchases of 2020. This year, I discovered the Milani Ludicrous Matte Lip Crayon. The shade that I have is called Can't Even, which is a nice neutral lips but better shade. It glides on the lips very easily and it lasts a long time, but it never leaves my lips feeling dry, and I find it to be very flattering on the lips too, and I do really like this shade. I just didn't know these existed before, and I don't always want something that is a true liquid lipstick because this is a little bit quicker. So this is just a little happy thing I'm really glad that I discovered in 2020. Now this is a powder that I have been loving this year. It's such a surprise for me because of the type of powder it is. I actually had to edge out another powder to put this one in here, and you'll see that powder in my best of powders video. Stay tuned for that in December. I'm creating some extra content in December. It's going to be a fun month. This is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. The reason why I chose this for this video is because it was under the $10 threshold and it's talc free. Now I have two shades because I use the light shade to set my face. I think it works beautifully on my dry textured under eye area as well as on my oily combination face. It just is great for any skin type, and I find the light shade works really well at not altering or oxidizing the concealer or foundation that I applied to my face, but I like the medium shade as a finishing powder as the last step of my makeup. If you're confused about setting powder versus finishing powder, why you would use one over the other, I do have a video on that. I'll have that linked in the description box below, along with all of these products and everything that I'm wearing. If you're on mobile, just click the title below the video. If you're on desktop, look below that title and you'll see the words "show more" in the little summary paragraph. Just click that and you can get to the description box. It's actually created with finely milled synthetic sapphire particles to give it that soft focus glow, and I love that I have a lovely drugstore powder that gives my oily combination skin a soft focus glow, and I don't look greasy with it. It's a really beautiful powder. It's the powder I have on today, and I think my face looks really nice and pretty and healthy, and yeah, I had to put this in this video. It was just a standout for me in 2020. I have a difficult under eye area. I have dark circles, but I'm also 45 and I'm dealing with some dryness, texture, and all the fun stuff that comes with that. And I was really excited that I discovered this under eye corrector from the drugstore this year, because I've kind of had an issue with drugstore under eye correctors. I find most of them to be a little bit drying or texture emphasizing. This one is wonderful. This is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Correct in the shade Peach. There are other shades of this. Now this is out of stock on their website, but it has been verified that it is not being discontinued, and I do have a source for you. I have it linked down below in the description box. And if you're confused on how to apply concealer or corrector or the difference between the two, I'll also link those videos for you and the ones that have my favorites in them. I just did videos videos on those within the past couple of weeks if you missed those. This peach shade is perfect for my under eye area. It wears beautifully underneath concealer, underneath my makeup. It wears great all day, and it's moisturizing. It doesn't make me look more textured than I already am during the day. Love this so much. I have one skincare product in this video. It is the Good Molecules silicone-free priming moisturizer. This is $14 and such a great moisturizer for any skin type. This has been one of my staple daytime moisturizers. I mean, I only have this much left. I have gotten some use out of this product this year. Now, when I first got it, I thought it might be a little bit too much for me, but it has really been so great at hydrating my skin, making it feel nourished, and yet not making me feel greasy or too shiny during the day underneath my makeup. And the reason why I thought it might be too much is because it has macadamia seed oil in it as well as shea butter, but it's very lightweight yet hydrating at the same time. Some people do use this as their primer. I use this as a moisturizer because, you know, that's just how it works best for me. I think this is phenomenal. It has stood out to me so much this year as obviously being one of my top 10 for the year. Okay, so my second lip product in this video, I'm pretty sure if you've been subscribed to me or watching my videos, you know what this is gonna be. These are the Maybelline Lifter glosses. I have two shades. I have Amber and Topaz. These are just so pretty, and the formula is pretty much a dupe of the Fenty Gloss Bombs. The shade Topaz is pretty on point with the original. They smell kind of like candy. They taste like candy. They have substance, but they're not too sticky. They're just pretty much the perfect formula. The packaging is cute. I mean, you can't get much better for a drugstore gloss than these. I just think this was such a great launch from Maybelline. Love these. I have to flash this one on the screen. I don't know where it is. You know, I do my makeup in different places in this house. I gather products, take photos. I used it last week and it's been misplaced. This is the Neutrogena It Matters Mattifying Stick Primer. I have been so surprised by how much I really enjoy this primer. You know, I used a stick primer from a higher end brand last year at some point, and it was a fail for me. And so I kind of thought this one was going to be a fail too. But this actually applies easily, blends out. It doesn't leave a residue. You can't see it. You can't feel it. It absorbs oil really well and stays put on the face for a long time during the day and looks great under makeup. It does what a primer is supposed to do in a convenient stick form. And I like having things like that, you know, for if we are ever going to travel again, it's nice to have some things that aren't all liquid, you know. So this was actually a surprise hit for me. It is so quick and easy to apply. I always love a good drugstore primer discovery. I also love a really good blush discovery. Now, I did discover a few good blushes this year, and you'll hear about those in my best of 2020 video, but I picked one for this one, the one that just makes my heart sing the most, and I don't think that I've heard anyone talk about this blush before. This is the Found Baked Illuminating Blush. And I mean, what I noticed first about this was the marbled effect. That's very, very similar to the Hourglass blushes. I'm actually gonna put this on my face really quickly, just kind of top over what I have on so that you can see the beautiful effect of this blush. Look at how pretty that is. And you know, I really like a good blush that will let me do my blush and highlighter in one step. Okay, I applied that really quickly, so it may not be the most even application, but I think you get the gist of how beautiful this is. Okay, the shade that I have is Pink Glow. I forgot to say that right off the bat, but there are more shades. I mean, look at this sheen. It's not unflattering. It's just a lovely, beautiful, lit from within glow, and that's what I love. And I also love a good blush with a sheen that, you know, kind of allows me to do my blush and highlight in one. It saves a step. This is a gorgeous product that actually has really nice longevity as well. I've been thrilled with these in 2020. I can't believe more people aren't talking about them, but they are gorgeous. I have an entire video on this concealer. I think it's such a great drugstore find that I discovered in 2020. This is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I have the shade Medium Peach. It's lightweight yet full coverage. It lasts all day and doesn't emphasize anything bad in my under eye area. It also wears a really long time during the day. I also haven't had tremendous luck with drugstore concealers, very similarly to correctors, because I find most of them to be a little bit drying or texture emphasizing, and this one is just really great for my under eye area. Love it. Great drugstore find. I didn't intend to have 3 lip products in this video, but there were 3 that really stood out to me as just being really great this year, and they needed to be in here for that reason. And you know, with all 3, you have a lip wardrobe. You have your long wearing lip product, you have a lip gloss, and you have a fantastic lip liner. This is the Milani Understatement Lip Liner. It is retractable. As I get older and my lips get less full and more textured and my lip line is not as even as it used to be, I get pickier about my lip liners. I do line my lips to help even out my lip line, but I also fill in my lips with my lip liner because it helps my lip products stay on better. So a lip liner needs to glide on easily, and it needs to be kind of creamy so it kind of fills in my lip lines a little bit, and it also needs to have a little bit of grip to it to help lip products stay on, you know, longer during the day. There are only a few that really fit that criteria really well, and they are higher end. Even a lot of high-end lip liners don't do all those things. This lip liner is really great for a drugstore lip liner. It glides on easily, it's creamy, it makes my lips look good, it's flattering, and it helps my lip products stay on better during the day. And I actually really like the shade. It's 110 Nude Entrance. It's a great Lips But Better nude. So yeah, great drugstore find for 2020 that needed to be in this top 10 drugstore purchases video. This may be cheating, but I'm lumping the e.l.f. bite-size products into one category. They have eye palettes and then face duos that have blush and highlighter in them. I just think this line of products is so wonderful. I think it launched in 2020. I discovered it in 2020, and I reach for these all the time. They're just easy day-to-day products that are super convenient. They allow you to do your makeup quickly, easily, and they are very, very travel friendly. These were just such standout products for me in 2020. They had to be in this video. Now, I interchange the cheek products, so I'm just saying that I like all of the shades pretty much. I just kind of mix and match them. Sometimes I use a different highlight with one of the blushes. Sometimes I'll use the highlight with a blush from a different brand. Now, I do use 3 of the eyeshadow palettes more than others. It could be just the time of year, I'm not sure, but Carnival Candy, Pumpkin Pie, and Cream and Sugar are my 3 most used eyeshadow palettes. I just love the bite-sized products. I think they're fabulous, and they're only $3. If you enjoyed this video, check out my Worst of Beauty 2020 video. I'll have it linked here for you, along with my Christmas gifts for her under $30 video. I have a lot of great things in there. Be sure to check out Reese's video as well and tell her I said hello in the comments, and stay tuned throughout December for more Best of Beauty 2020 videos. I have some great things for you. So if you're not subscribed, be sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any uploads. And if you do want extra bonus content from me, hit that join button below if you're on desktop and you can see more details. If you're on mobile, I have a link in my description box and you can just scroll down and see more details. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.